Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today is my second episode in my fall wig review series. And this is exciting because this video is a repurchase of a wig that I bought several years ago. This is the piece, and it was one of probably my first human hair wig pieces. And I am telling you what, I loved this piece back then, and this repurchase is even better. And I cannot tell you how much I love this piece. The good news is that I think there's been some improvements in this. And so that's what makes me even more excited. And it actually makes me even want to purchase another one. So that would be my third piece from this company. And it's actually my only piece that I have purchased with them. So this is called the Tina T-Part Lace Wig by YG Wigs. And I don't even know how I came across them. If I was wig shopping online and an ad came up, I don't even know. But I'm so glad that I took the chance and got this, because I will tell you right now, this is one of my favorite human hair wig pieces. It looks like my own hair. It goes great with my skin tone. It's my brunette and highlighted colors that I would wear. And it's just gorgeous. So this is the piece. Stick around to the end of the video and you can see this out of the box. But she's considered a T-part lace. Now what that means is that this lace is 13 this way by 6. Now that means that the parting here lace area is 6 inches, and then it's 1 inch wide. Now, looking at this part, I feel that it's less than 1 inch. Well, the lace is probably 1 inch, but I think there's more hair here. So I think what I did is I might have pre-plucked some, or plucked out some of the hair in the parting space of my old one. And what we're going to do today is look at this one, and then I'm going to show you the other one that I purchased. So this is 100% virgin human hair. And what I learned today in researching this a little more, and I don't know if this was mentioned before and I just overlooked it, but this is the hair on this wig. All of the cuticles are aligned, and I had to look up what that meant. I mean, I kind of, just from hearing that, I kind of understood what it meant. But your hair has a cuticle, and it's the outer layer. And what it means is that all the cuticles from the hair donor have been laid and facing the same direction. So that is what makes the hair smoother, less prone to tangling, shinier. It's just a better processing of the human hair, where other human hair wigs do not do that. And it leads to dull looking hair. There's no shine to it. It looks dry. And I can tell you right now that, and I don't know for sure, but with some of my other human hair wigs that I have been wearing on a regular basis, I can now see why I'm not a fan of some of them. Or they take more maintenance. Like, you have to really put in the leave-in conditioner, the hair oils, all of these things, which you might have to do in your own human hair, bio hair anyway, to keep down the dryness and to make it look healthier. But I feel I'm having to do that a lot on some of these. So that's another reason why I love this, because the hair, and you can feel it, the hair is just soft, silky, it's shiny without looking like a wig. Yeah, and I never knew this. And this is an affordable human hair wig piece. Like, I think I paid maybe around $150 for this. And if that is what happens, that they have processed this to make all the cuticles lay the same direction, that's phenomenal. It is a dark brown with strawberry blonde highlights, which that's exactly what my other one looked like too. But I feel that this color is it has a little bit more red or auburn lowlights shine to it, which I like a lot more. So like I said, I think this Repurchase is what I like even better. This is 180% density, which, I mean, some human hair wigs come in 150. 180 is typically the lower end of densities for human hair wigs, which I love. Like, I mean, this is totally believable. It's not anything crazy. I do feel it's slightly more dense than my latest one I got from Jessie's wig. But regardless, I believe this is 18 inches. I feel it could be longer. And that's the thing on some of these human hair wigs. I don't know if they are like generous with their lengths, or it depends if they curl them up, but sometimes you'll ask for like a 16 inch and they'll give you an 18, or they'll give you an 8, or you ask for an 18 and then it ends up being like more like 20. So that's kind of a nice thing, because I don't feel you're paying for it. You know, you could kind of go conservative and you'd get a longer wig potentially. This is transparent HD lace with pre-bleached knots. I think they did kind of a good job on that. But let me take out my original one. Now, the only thing I don't like about this is that it has a middle part. I wish it had more of a free parting lace space so that you could do your own parting however you want. But this is the original one. Now, I have not washed this ever. It is looking a little dry. I have had this sitting out, so maybe that's why. And I have worn this a few times, so it is looking a little dry. But I mean, the colors are very similar. But I feel up at the crown here is where it's different color, and it might be even lighter up here, which I like a lot better. It's hard to see the lace on here, but I'll show you. So this is the lace on the other one. Now there is makeup. It looks like I have tried to, put some concealer or powder foundation around this. But I can already tell that this lace was darker than this one. So I think that has been a huge improvement. Like, that's one thing I didn't like about the other one, is that the lace seemed too dark. And what I did too is, I can't tell right now, but I did also put through the parting here some of the scar tape to help hide the knotting, which I might do again. But I believe, and I don't know if you can see this here, but I believe that I plucked some of the hair in the parting space, because this seems wider than this one. And maybe when I did that more, the lace showed it was darker, and that is why I put the scar tape through there. But you guys, so why I purchased this again is because I was going to see if I could take one of these and try to cut bangs into it. Because you can also wear this on either side. You could spin this, and have the parting on, more of the side, which that looks cute. There are no ear tabs to this too. So that's what makes it nice, is that there are little like metal stays, I guess you could say. But because it doesn't have ear tabs, you can move this any direction that you want to put in any kind of parting that you want. And that's what I started to do. Now, see, look at that. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to... Okay, so sometimes when you do that, your wig lengths will be cockeyed because one side is shorter than the other. But it does not look like that it's that much different. And is this how I usually wear my hair? I believe so. Because then you could put in like bangs here once you got this hair styled and moving in a direction that you like. Let's try the other side. Oh, I like that even better. Oh, that's cute. Okay, you guys. This is going to be my pretty one. Because I love this wig so much. Everything is great on this. This is going to be my pretty one that I am not going to mess too much with because I want to keep this as it is as much as possible. I'm going to step away and I am going to cut off this lace. This is pretty long lace, so you will have to cut this. They say it has baby hairs, but I really haven't seen any yet. Maybe a few here. But I'm going to step away and cut this lace off, and then I'll be back. And we'll talk more about it. Hold tight. Okay, I am back. I have trimmed the lace. I have not, I just did it really quickly, so I didn't, and I didn't go, probably as short as I would normally, because I just wanted to see how things would lay and all of that. But I also did start plucking some of the hair in the parting here. And this time I decided to go slower than I normally go. Usually I'll just take the wig and, put my finger up in the parting area there and I'll just start tweezing hairs, And so this time I decided that, and I have found that when I do that, some of the hair gets matted, or frizzy, I guess I'll say. And so this time I decided to just grab a little amount of hair here. And then just go in and start tweezing those hairs only. As close to the lace as I can get. And it seemed to work a little better. It will take longer because you're just not grabbing and plucking a ton of hair at one time. But I think that is going to make the hair not get all frizzy, if you will. And I already feel that I like that process and technique better. It's amazing what you learn when you start playing with wigs and you kind of remember what happened the last time, and what you didn't like. And you're like, what can I do to have that not happen? So that just came into my head right now that and maybe you're supposed to do like that, and I never knew, but go in very slowly. Just don't go into the part and, because that's truly what I would do. I would be gentle, but I would just start plucking hairs, one by one. And, whatever I could grab, I grabbed, But this time, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to just take up, a few strands of hair and pluck those. And then move to the other side. And that's another thing you do too, is you start in an area and then you go back and do that. Your parting is not, unless you try to make it that way, but your parting is not, it's natural. And so that is what will make it look a little bit more natural, is if you alternate sides of where you're plucking the hair. But you guys, I can already tell that this lace is lighter than the previous one. here it is cut off. You guys, I mean, I truly feel that it is lighter because I obviously did something, and I felt I had to do something because I put the scar tape in there. But I'm wondering if I could, like, I mean, oh, I can tell already. I mean, that's the lace. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but look at the difference. I mean, to me, that is a lot lighter. Now here I have more makeup in the front here. But look at that. I mean, that is a lot lighter and it's more transparent. They must have had people request that they make it a more transparent lace for, you know, Caucasian women and skin, you know, individuals. Sometimes the lace on these wigs are too dark, and maybe that's a cost thing. You know, maybe if it's not transparent, it's a little cheaper, which brings down the cost of the wig, you know. But at the end of the day, and that might work for some people. And sometimes you have to make it work because that's all that's available, and you have to either put, you know, a lighter concealer there or powder foundation to get it to blend with your own skin tone. But man, if you don't have to do that, it is a bonus. Like I've been wearing wigs for 3 years, and I will tell you that is one of the most frustrating things of wig wearing is having the lace that doesn't blend in with your skin tone or that's too dark. Like it's just a bummer. You get this beautiful hair and then you have to deal with like the hairline, and it's unfortunate, you know. But all I can say is this is beautiful. I will have to trim this, maybe get it closer to the cap. But again, this is gorgeous, you guys. Like I said, I think I'm going to just leave this. I might try wearing this as a middle part to see if I can get more comfortable with that. I do like it on this side a lot, though. Like, this is so flippin' cute, you guys. Oh my God, it is one of my favorite wigs of all time. Like, I can't even tell you how much I love this. Again, you know, depending on see, that's the thing. Depending on how you're gonna wear this, you're gonna have to deal with this area here around your ear, you know. You know, and you could cut that off. It's probably not gonna make that big of a deal. There is a little metal stay there. But that's one thing too and is a great thing about a free parting lace space is that you can part this wherever you want and having it stationary on your head. You don't have to move it and deal with the length of the wig, cutting off, you know, an ear tab. You know, this is now higher up here and this one's lower. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then, I mean, it's not like you're forced to wear it a certain way, but you have to realize that once you cut all that off, this was now meant for a side part. And if you want to go back to wearing it in a middle part, you know, it's going to feel a little different because you've cut something off to make it work for you. But you guys, this is, again, one of my most favorite wigs. I will attach a picture here showing you what it looks like from the stock photo. But you guys, I don't know what I should do with this one. This is the old one. I feel like now that I've had this out and I love it so much even more, I feel like I want to try to cut in some bangs here to, you know, hide the middle part and then to hide some of that darker lace. Now that I have this on, I feel like I really want to try that. I was holding off on this to make sure that, you know, this was not an ickier version, something different, because I really do love this one too. But it's not. It's way better, you guys. Way better. So stick around to the end of the video. Hope this information was helpful for you. Again, this is a repurchase of a wig from YG Wigs. It's the Tina T-part lace wig. that I have loved forever, and I repurchased her. The link is in the description below. Hope this information was helpful. Stick around and you can see some pictures of what this looks like outside in some natural lighting. Take care, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help out my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.